What we're doing now is playing around with primal sounds. And what that does is it helps to bring our focus out of the mechanics of the voice. It can get a little bit hard to feel what's going on inside. It's not like a tennis swing where we can see that we're not doing something quite right. It's very vague inside the voice. So primal sounds are excellent because it gives you the results that you might be looking for without overthinking things. And it's a bit of fun too. I love doing these type of workouts. So first thing you can do is imagine your friend is across the street. You say, "Hey!" like that. And you want it to be bright. You don't want to be, I mean, you can try it once and see what it feels like. Hey! That's a little bit heavy in terms of singing, isn't it? We want our voice to be able to lift and carry. Hey! And in order to help you do that, let's do this. Now drop your hand and do the sound of NG. Now go back to hey, calling to someone. So you're allowing that mask placement. My rooster loves this one. Okay, so now let's do the sound of this one is called old man voice. So imagine a sort of slightly dopey old man to be like, hey, hey. So we're using that same sound, but we're putting on this kind of sound. I know this is very subjective. So to me, it sounds a bit like Santa Claus, like ho ho ho. It's dopey. It's a little bit hooty, isn't it? Hey, hey. Just go on a slide in your own voice. Hey. It's if you remember, if you're old enough, Yogi Bear. Hey boo boo. It's that sound. And this is really good on your voice because it helps to open things up. So let's go. Hey. Hey. Remember to keeping that sound on there as you're going up. Hey. You should just allow it to just shift gears as you go higher. Let's go back to the first one. Hey, like you're calling to someone across the street. Hey, in that light and bright way. Can you go like this? Now the second one, as your voice goes up, answering a question. The second one, we want our voice to be lifted in this spot. This helps us when we sing not to let things get falling down. It wants to fall down and get tight in the throat, but we're lifting when we sing. Okay, so now let's do a different one. Let's do, I like this exercise. We're gonna say, we're gonna use the sound, why me? Now this uses a little cry. So we're gonna go, why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Put the cry on it. Why me? 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 Let's go one more. Why me? Why me? Okay, good. Now, when we're going up high, we want to open up the voice and just let it go. So I want you to go, wee, like you're on a swing when you were a little child. Wee! Notice how it feels free, like you're throwing your voice out. Ready? Wee! Okay. Now, let's try another one. We're going to go on the sound of bam. So it's like we're slamming it down like this. We're going to go bam, 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 bam. sounding like a sort of angry toddler, like from the Flintstones. Bam, 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 bam. His name was actually Bam Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I'm assuming maybe a lot of people watching this aren't old enough to know the Flintstones, but if you don't worry about it. Okay, so let's do tongue out exercise. So you're gonna go. Ah. Be okay with making a loud and ugly noise. Ah. 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 Now, we're going to try this one going up over this nice long exercise. Sounds like this. Let's go, two more. Right, that one's pretty extreme. It makes you feel like you've had a cup of coffee. It took me a while to get used to that, but it's good. It's good to stretch the voice out. And if that felt uncomfortable for you, it might be that you're not exaggerating that enough. Really get it, you know? But experiment around with it and see what feels better. Now, just to finish off, let's try one that is like the hey. We're gonna say yeah, like that. Yeah, so it's a little bit like the old man voice. Yeah, put a bit of that kind of, hey, what's up? Kind of, you know, the guys who are like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and we're gonna go up. Okay, so we're gonna say, yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Right. So I want to explain how that works. So in that, when we're putting on these kind of sort of funny sounds, then we're pushing the voice into a certain placement. So yeah, yeah. Notice how a lot of these have a similar kind of arrangement. It's that sort of natural cry that does something particular that helps your voice carry less weight. It helps the muscles stretch out. And when we're using the old man voice, like the it helps to drop your larynx so that your voice just opens up to the top and just carries right on through. But the thing about doing it in these ways is that we're being loose and we're kind of using an intention. So it stops you from thinking about all of that. But I wanted to just quickly explain what was happening. And yeah, when we get the cry, we've got the vocal cord closure. This is how our instrument works. We need the internal muscles to close, like the vocal fry. We need the external muscles to be relaxed and open and get out of the way. And sometimes it takes these exaggerated sounds and it's sort of these intentions to help us do that when we go to sing normally. I hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, feedback, let me know. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.